Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he finish?
Well, that is rather wayward. It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Guardiola. Punched away. And the counter is on. That's an excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's going to be another throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. Looking to break at pace, and he's managed to get decent chance. Well, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Strong running down that left flank. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Dundee have a very fine defensive record over recent games. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. Cuts out the pass. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he goes cross-field. Guardiola. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a...
Goes for goal! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he latch on to this? So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a shot! And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Dundee can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kilmarnock have a free kick. Oh, smashing header! Not the best of contacts, given it was the easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Lobbed in behind. Can he finish? There it is! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Kilmarnock were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiola! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola. Can he spark a counter here? The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Dundee head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Dundee really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Thinks about the shot. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. John Jules is fouled.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Dundee have been defending beautifully lately. Shot, surely! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! It's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Dundee are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Just 5 minutes left. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. John Jules. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Dundee are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Dundee definitely came out on top simply because
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hanley. Well read, and the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. Dundee haven't lost any of their last 5 games on the road. Guardiola. Good work on the right flank here. So who's he picking out? Got a throw in. Ball's gone out of play. Hanley. Aim forwards.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Guardiola. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Well, that's well seen too. Hanley looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Caresses it through. And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Dundee. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Dundee are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Ah, such a clever touch. The ball goes in. Could move up a gear here. Wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Chooses to go. Decent chance! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Dundee are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Proves too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found a way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep... And the finish! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. The final 5 minutes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. No way through, so Guardiola! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Dundee are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Dundee deservedly very happy with their win, and the clean sheet is a very nice bonus. They dealt with all the threats very easily, and
welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great chance! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Dundee break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Rangers, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress them.
Goes for a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rangers were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's a fine challenge. What a throw in. To the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola. That's good running with the ball. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. A chance to play it in. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Dundee, the happier of the team. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rangers settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Wins the duel this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Does really well to win the ball there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Guardiola. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Guardiola! Big relief it. Just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a great pick out. He's being urged to shoot.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Aaron's. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Rangers really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola do have a chance to counter here. Clipped into space.
Dundee can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, they could break here. And he's managed to get free. And there goes the final whistle. Dundee have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.